Good morning, good night, good evening, my loyal subscribers. Today we have Stefan Maturin, 2022. He's teamed up with the Kaga B, Sena, Pensacola, Lagaricial, Kagero, and Hinchang. And he's in the Nagato. A secondary built Nagato, as you can tell by the secondary. So we're going to highlight that. That is a secondary built Nagato. So we'll see how he does. The team is the sixes, and the clanless ones are the ones that worry me the most. I'll be honest. And the Hinchiang. Not worried about the Nagato or the Kaga. It's the rest of the team that I worry about. Now I'm gonna drop Torps. He gets one on the Lagaricial. Shots out on New York. Dispersion says sorry and just goes all over the place. Secondary's going up. Kagero will pick that kill up though with those Torps though. So Kaga gets one kill, Kagero gets one. Let's see who gets the DD. Nice 4K on that DD, that'll help his damage a little. Kaga picks up both kills, so kudos to Kaga.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected. Destroy the target.
Front two guns on Leander. And Dispersion says nope. Looks like Sinop is shooting the other cruiser. Or the battleship. Secondaries pick up the Leander. He puts secondaries on the Farragut and then targets the Queen Elizabeth. Picks up the Farragut, does a decent amount to the DD, and he goes up around 16k right there. Queen Elizabeth does get a nice return shot back at him. But he has a pretty good health conserving right now. He asks who's going for the transports. Now look at the map. Han Chang's already going for it. Lagaricial and Kagero look like they're going for it. The Pinsy, Sinop, Carrier, and, well, Kaga and Nagato here are protecting the transports. No one's going for the transports besides Kaga's planes. The Pensacola is the only one that could go right now, and he's doing his own thing, which I have absolutely no idea why. Beautiful 24k salvo on the Dallas. That brings us to 70k. Beautiful job.
Much obliged.
Attention. Enemy transport ships detected. Destroy the enemy transport ships.
So the CV is going for the transports. I mean, if it's easy damage for him, I would go for it. Now, Nagato has 16-inch shells. Those overmatch both the Leander and the Lagaricial's bow. The question is, can he get that Citadel? spurs are not great, but he does get about 10k on that with secondaries and shells. So he's getting the damage in. Just not the high pin shots we would hope for.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Picks up Leander. He's up to 92k now.
Torpedoes to port.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Puts a beautiful salvo on the WOWSOPERATIONS, and he's up to over 100k now. So really good damage. Now remember, Nagato has 22mm bow, or 26mm bow. Missouri goes right through that armor. He has no armor against the Missouri. He has to rely on those secondaries and his main guns. So let's hope he can get lucky. I don't know what the Kaga is doing now. Now you saw the Hinshin go straight in there and try to torp the CV and everything. That was a big no-no. That was textbook, oh, I'm going to throw my ship away. There is no point. Had he waited for the WOWSOPERATIONS to come up, he would have lived. But he screwed up big time. And that was a tier 8 in ops. That's pretty bad. Now, I've never seen the Farragut actually make it this far out. I mean, I have, but the way he's going, I've never seen him go this far before. Again, no one's gone for the transport. CV is trying, but I think he's going to be too late. Secondaries are on that DD, so he's going to get really beautiful damage on that DD. Torps from the Farragut coming in. He gets a double fire, oversteers, and takes a torp. Fortunately, it didn't look like it was on his torp belt, so less damage. Sinam misses the first set, but odds are he's going to take torps from the wake pool. That was it. Again, I've never seen DD make it that far out. And you see the Cleveland's coming out too. Sinap picks up, or WOWSOPERATIONS picks up the carrier. Sinap dies to wake pool. So, as far as objectives go, it's not looking great. I think that was 4 stars. Okay, now we're down to 3 stars. I believe we're now down to 2 stars now. So we're at a 2-star op. It'll literally disappear that fast. Mirara is probably one of the hardest ops because there's so much can go wrong now. Again, the WOWSOPERATIONS dies. We still have an Omaha and the Farragut's pushing on the transports.
The ship is on fire.
And it's not looking good. I mean, we're down to the last 3 players.
Torpedoes direct
2
front.
tiers, a tier 7, a tier 8, and a tier 6. So not looking great. Farragut kills another transport. We lost 1,500 soldiers. Or 1,600 soldiers. We didn't even make it in yet.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
He picks up natural selection with a fire, so kudos to Stefan.
All enemy warships.
The bad news is he only has 1 heal left after this. And it's not looking good. Because if that transport, the heal transport goes down, or the lead transport, it's going to be hard.
The ship is on fire.
He either has to do a difficult choice. Let the fire burn, get a 60-second fire, or risk DCP and getting a double fire.
Solved, sir.
So, kind of a flip coin on that. And the heal transport is still full health. Still full health. Now the Kagero is in a beautiful spot. He can steam up the side and basically torque. Pinskola just charges straight out there. And is basically throwing his ship away at this point. Even though he is, well, a third of his health, he can still at least try to fight. You know, pick up a, sit back and just kind of be a supporting ship instead of trying to attack. Gets citadel and dies, so literally it's 3 ships versus the entire wave. Speaking from experience, when it reaches this point, we're at the critical moment. The lead transport ship is taking significant damage. He's down to 6 soldiers. 6 soldiers! We're down to 1 soldier now. And he's so close to death. So close. He landed the troops.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
And they captured the repair dock with 1 soldier left. I've never seen it get captured that low. But it's still an uphill battle. He is sitting basically broadside to a New Mexico, which can citadel him. Kagero is getting focused. It's not looking good for his team. He gets a fire on the New Mexico. Transport goes down. That New Mexico is going to be looking at him now. So those guns are going to be turning. He can't see it, but those guns are turning at him now. There's the shots. And it just does a 26k salvo right into a citadel. That hurts him significantly. He's out of heals.
Problem solved, sir.
Kagero goes down to the Queen Elizabeth secondaries. He picks up the New Mexico.
Enemy battleship foundered.
He's up to 324k. 11 kills. 24 fires. 400 secondary hits. But it's still not looking good. He's got 2 HE spamming cruisers. And he is gonna die. That's a permanent fire. Kaga picks up the Indianapolis. He gets a double fire. Those are permanent 30-second fires. He's going down to double fire. Okay, so we're at a critical point. So we'll look at what the final damage is when the fires end. But it's literally Kaga versus a Queen Elizabeth, Anchorage, Chappie, and a Colorado. He's got 5 minutes or 6 minutes to kill all these targets. Okay, so his final damage was 352k. Kaga gets a fire, that's going to be permanent. That's 30-second fire. He damages the Queen Elizabeth's engine, so That's good. Queen Elizabeth is living, is just... Okay, the engine is repaired now. Only gonna take one bomb hit to kill it. There's the bomb. Boom. Anchor is gone.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
He's got to get at least, if he can get that New Mexico down and that Queen Elizabeth and the Chappie down, then it'll be easy. He's still launching pretty healthy strikes though. That's good. The fact that the Kaga is still launching pretty healthy strikes is a good sign that he still has enough planes to be able to pull this off. Yep, that's a full torpedo squadron. He's still launching full strikes right now, so that's a very good sign. 4 torps, they're gonna all hit something. Looks like 2 torps on each. No floods. He's gonna swing back around. Okay, 4 torps. Let's see, what do we get? We missed the Chappie. That would have probably been a flood, but he does get a flood on the Queen Elizabeth and cause a flood, and it floods to death. Stefan says, "You got this, Kaga." He has this. He's got 3 minutes or 4 minutes to kill both these ships. 3. Looks like the torps look good. Maybe 2. Yep, 2 torps. No floods. Comes back in for one more strike, pulls his planes back out. And it's gonna mean might get 1 torp. Yep, gets a torp, no floods though. The fact that they're so close makes it harder for him to launch it. He has to literally do a U-turn and then line his strikes back up, meaning they're spending some time in the AA, but it's not a huge amount of AA, which is good. Bombs going in. Bombs away. Looks like he got 2 fires on it and a DCP. It's going to take at least 1 more strike. Either 2 torps or probably 4 bombs. Or 3 bombs to kill it. I appreciate Stefan moving the camera so we can actually watch this. Torps away. That looks like that's going to be a dead Chappie. 1. Yep, Chappie gone. Excellent job. 2.5 minutes. He's killed 3 of the ships. So it's literally just killing this full health Colorado now. Torps away. Looks like 3 torps maybe. Yep, 3 torps. Damages the engine, he DCPs that. So his DCP is on cooldown now. By the time he gets a strike around, that DCP should be off, so anything will stick. He's starting to feel his planes are getting down a little lower, but we're at the end game now. He should have enough planes left. Bombs away. Double fires, double 60-second fires on that Colorado. That's gonna burn. So he's gonna burn pretty fast. He is healing, it looks like, through it though. Yeah, he's healing through it. Torps away. They look good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a double flood, double fires, and double floods. Those each hit on the aft and the bow. So that's double floods, double fires. That Colorado's going down. 50 seconds left. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, they got this. Beautiful carry by those 2. Beautiful carry. Excellent job.